Hey guys, what's crackin'? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. If you are new here, so hi. So I've been seeing a trend going around TikTok a lot recently, and that is the ghost photo shoot trend, and I think it's so cool. Literally the first video that I saw, I saved it to like my favorites list, and I was like, I need to do this. I need to make a video out of this. I need to do it. Like, I love it so much. So it has turned into a trend, which I love. I love seeing all the different takes on the way people do the trend and where they take the pictures and how they do it and what they use. And so I just decided to make one big video about it, and I'm going to be covering how I took the photos, how I planned for them, what I got, where you can get the things, and how I edited them, because that was a huge question on almost all of the TikToks that I've watched. The top comment, or like the second to top comment, would be like, how did you edit these? I'm really having trouble, like you made them look so cool. So I thought I'd show you guys how to do that. All of this is completely free, so don't worry, I'm not going to be like, okay, you need to download Photoshop and Lightroom and pay for the monthly subscription. Like, no. I'm going to make sure everybody can do this, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let's just get on into it. Let's get started. The sheet that I'm going to be using is in here. This is like my backdrop that I use for photo shoots that I do with people. I decided to use this just because it has, I don't know, you really can't tell on camera, but it's not like a matte white. It's very much like almost gray colored. So I think the camera, like when I take the pictures, will pick that up really well, and it'll look a little bit better than the like creamy white color that sheets usually have. I'm gonna be using sunglasses because I don't want to cut holes in my sheet, because I use the sheet. If you want to get a really cheap sheet that you can use to cut holes in, I highly suggest the dollar store. The theme that I'm kind of going for with my photos is gonna be like everyday tasks, but like you're a ghost, basically. The essence of like everyday life as a ghost. And I think that's kind of cool. I haven't really seen many kind of like that. I've seen more outside and in, you know, the woods, which if you want to do that, all of the same things apply to this, you just have a different location. But if you were to do them outside, my suggestions would be to find a shaded area, use the flash on your camera if you can to kind of create more of a vintagey look in post if that's what you want, and then also use a tripod, set up your camera, or have somebody else take them. That applies for the indoor ones too, but you know, that's what we're going with. Again, these are really open to artistic interpretation. It really depends on what you want from the photos and how you like interpret the meaning behind the whole trend and what you think is going on. So that's what I'm doing with mine. So I'm gonna put the fit on. This is harder than I thought it was gonna be. All right, I don't even know if you can see me or if this is working. All right, this is the fit. I guess let's just get started then with the photo shoot. Okay, hi, I've moved to my other camera because I'm gonna be taking the pictures on the camera that I was filming on. So the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is the settings that I will be using on my camera to take the photos. I'm actually not gonna be shooting in manual today. I normally would be, but I'll be shooting in Creative Auto today so that I can turn on the flash and use that the way I want to do it and adjust the flash. I'll be setting the image quality to RAW because it will be easier to edit in the long run. If you've never shot in RAW before, or you don't want to shoot in RAW, you definitely don't have to. That's just a preference that I have because I find it easier to edit. So I will just take a test photo really quick. Perfect. And that is exactly what I wanted. The camera that I have is a Canon T5i. It's kind of an old camera, but good old faithful is still working, so gotta love it. And I am using my 10 to 18 millimeter wide angle lens to get better angles because I'm going to be kind of close up because I don't have a ton of room in the spaces that I'm shooting, so my wide angle lens was the best option for me. So yeah, let's get started. So I have my camera right here. I also forgot to say when I was setting up my camera settings that I don't have like an automatic flash, or like a, what's it called? I don't know, but it's like the button that you press when button that takes the camera, oh my gosh, it's a button that takes the photos for you. I do not own one of those, so I'm just using the timer, like the self timer on my camera. The good part about this is that it should be pretty fast and easy because I don't have to pose. Nice. All right. actually don't know that the flash went off. So, hold on. Okay. No. Why is this so difficult? Oh, God. Okay. This is not working. This is really difficult, actually. That was it? What? Okay. No. Shoot. No, 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 no. Oh. This is not working. I want to be sitting on the bed. That would be the goal. Okay. The sunglasses were on. Trying this again, boys. Okay. This is so difficult. The good part about this is that it should be pretty fast and easy. It's kind of claustrophobic under there. Okay. Next one I want to do is at my desk, so I'm just going to point my camera at my desk. I'm actually going to lower it a little bit. This is so much work. Okay, I got the sunglasses on that time. I spilled my water again! What is it with me and spilling water before video? This is ridiculous. Back into the work uniform. Alright, on to the next. Alright, so my next idea was to do them in the shower because I think that would be super cool. Like, I would do like the water running, but I don't want to get the thing wet because it's going to take forever to dry, so I'm not going to do that. Let's hope I can see for about 2 seconds. Where are the glasses? Oh no. Okay. I feel like I should be able to see. This is ridiculous. Dude. Wait, stop, relax. Are you kidding me? No, come on. This is so hard. This is ridiculous. Okay. 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 Alright, taking those photos was actually ridiculously hard for no reason, so we're gonna stop there because I don't think I can do that anymore without literally losing my mind because it's so hard to run back in 10 seconds. But we did it. We did it. So, I'm just plugging in the SD card that I used into my laptop. Okay, I like to go through in this view. What I do is I just click through them kind of one by one, and it's kind of difficult because they are taken in RAW, so they take a minute to load, and the ones that I want, I tag them with a certain color. So for this one, we'll just go with orange. I'm gonna keep marking the photos that I like and saving them into a folder. After I'm done with that, I will show you guys where I go from there. Once I'm done picking out the photos that I want, I go to File, New Folder, and then I just call it like Ghost Raw, because they're like the raw photos. That sounds, yep, they're the raw photos. Then I go to orange because orange is the color that I marked the photos, and I just hit Shift, select all of them, and then pull them into that folder. Then I just eject the SD card, and then I use Lightroom. I actually don't use Lightroom Classic, I just use the normal Lightroom. You can download that on your phone or on your laptop if you have it, so that's a good thing. So normally what I would do with these photos is add a preset. I have tons of presets in here. On Lightroom there are a ton of presets that come with the app that you can use. Creative, black and white, color, natural, so whatever you want to do. So I'm actually going to be using those today instead of my personal presets. So I'm actually going to go to Vintage Instant, which I really like this filter. And then you can kind of adjust the amount, how much you want on it. And then I like to kind of edit it myself from there, like turn up the contrast, bring down the highlights, bring up the shadows, because that gives it more of like a vintage look, bring down the whites, bring up the black point. And then for your point curve, you actually want to raise the green highlights and lower the red shadows, and that kind of makes it more like vintagey. And then I usually like to raise the warmth, turn down the tint again to that green color, and then you can kind of mess with it from there. I like to add some texture and some grain. Of course, you want to add grain whenever you're doing like older photos. And then I'm actually going to crop it because for some reason there's a shadow right there. So I'm actually just going to crop that. Ooh, that was a little too much. Okay, there we go. And I like to keep the ratio aspect pretty much the same. And then to add that like preset to all of the photos, you're just gonna hit Command C, and then, well, that's on a MacBook, but yeah, and then to add it to another photo you just hit Command V, and all the settings copy. Obviously you're gonna have to adjust it for the photo that you're using, and you can kind of do whatever and get really creative with this. That's just how I do it personally. I'm not gonna show you guys photoshopping myself into the other ghost photos because I want to keep this really simple and self-explanatory. That is just kind of something that I'm doing, definitely not something that's necessary. So if you guys really want a video on that, I can absolutely make one. I just thought for the purposes of this tutorial, keeping it simple, keeping it real, we're just going to leave it at that. So I'm going to go ahead and edit all of these, and when I am done with that, I will show you guys how they turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved how these photos turned out so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your Instagram handle because I want to follow more people on Instagram, and I know that a lot of people who have bigger YouTube channels don't have as much support on Instagram, so I definitely want to go check out your pages and come say hi and hype you guys up. So be sure to do that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.